Hello and welcome back to Stranded Deep. You join us before the dawn. In fact, it is... What is it? It's 3:50 in the morning because everyone wants to be up at 3:50 in the morning. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a pilot. In fact, I kind of still do want to be a pilot, but that's a different story. One of the romanticized ideas was, you know, you'd be out on the apron first thing in the morning, going to your aircraft or whatever, and you'd just be like, hey, you know what, I'm going to do a little bit of a flying now. But there was a problem. Waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning is not something I do very well. In fact, anything in the morning is not something I do very well. Speaking of which, we have just run like straight past the first little objective. So I thought we could go and go to one of the unexplored islands today and deforest it. Just like an environmental nightmare. So we made some fuel last time. It's now in the jerry can. We need a torch. We have a torch. Torch is on. We're going to go and find the gyrocopter. We're going to take the gyrocopter out. We're going to deforest an island and come back. Then I thought maybe next time take the boat out, because the gyrocopter is good. It's kind of endgame stuff for little quick flights out, but it sucks fuel like nobody's business. We also need to make ourselves... Did I have a plank scrap on me? No, we need to make ourselves a fun little gyrocopter landing pad. That'd be kind of cool. I love these three lamps. These three lamps as kind of a landing area. So we'll gas up the gyrocopter. It gives us just under an entire tank. That is enough to get us 2 islands over, but maybe not all the way back. Well, it's real tight. It's real tight. So what we'll do is we will head back 4:50. So yeah, before the dawn, starting off before the dawn. Water. So these things are okay on water. We're just going to get something to eat. A little free snack first thing in the morning. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's a carrot fruit. So we'll have the carrot fruit and the carrot fruit. Delightful. So we're all pretty much tippity top. We'll get the torch out. Torche. The other thing we need to do is, because we don't have the wonderful storage capacity of our raft, we are going to need to carry some boxes with us, some empty boxes. I also have on me, so that's 1 serving. Okay, fine. We're going to need to tippity top ourselves with water. This is a pain in the butt. I was thinking about this actually. The water collectors use leaves to generate water. There is a problem. The same leaves are also used for building, and so if you're using all the leaves, watering your plants and building and making things like medicines, you really kind of have a problem, because the that one resource is pretty much overstressed. So we're going to make a coconut flask, and then we're going to make antidote just in case we step on anything. So we have the aloe salve. Boom. I think that might be a little bug. 1 dose. Okay. 1 dose. Yeah, these things aren't disappearing after being used. So I think they're bugged at the moment. The sun is coming up. I've got these crates here, so we can use them. Let's put these in there, so we've got them with us. Crate, empty, empty. Gas gun! Okay, let's take you. Can we all fit them in our hands? Yes, we can. The sun's coming up. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Cool. Let's go and... Well, I can put that away now. Yes, we can. One of the things the game does really, really well is to render light. I've said this before, and I've said it again, and I keep saying it to anyone who will listen. The potato farming plots we planted last time are okay. There's plenty of water in these things. They'll be stuck there. These potatoes, the more mature ones, haven't grown more potatoes yet. So we planted 2 potatoes, and then we turned 2 into fuel. So for anyone who's confused about how you make fuel for your motors, you need potatoes and you need the fuel still, and then you put the potatoes in the top, and then you light a fire underneath, and then you get potatoes. You need another jerry can to transfer it into your vehicles. Also, there's a lot more poisonous things in the world, which is why we have the antidote. Cool. We have a selection of boxes. We have our axe. Why do we have a flag gun? I don't know. So let's just toss it. Let's just throw it to the ground. Throw it to the ground. Nice. So we have plenty of plank scraps, but we need probably a few more to turn them into a landing platform. That'd be nice. So that island over there is the big player-made one that we've been to before. The one that would be there that isn't there is the Blue Hole Island. That's the starting island. We've been to that island over there. That's where we killed a bunch of sharks. We went to that island last time. We've got to keep it close because we have only the fuel that's in the gyrocopter. So I'm thinking there is a small island over there. We might be able to get there and back and deforest it. It's not a big island. I know this. But we can chop down all the trees and get a load of the precious leaves to turn them into water. Should we do it? Let's do it. It's going to get... Well, for me, it's going to get loud. Okay, we're in. And we are off. Let's go through here. Oh, a little floating leaf there. I think the island is... Ooh, is it this one over here? I think it's this one over here. I don't think there's too much in that direction. No, I don't even think there's an island in that direction. Oh, wait a second. I bring that to the edge of the screen. Oh, I think there might actually be an island over there. Because there used to be one of the monster spawny tower things, and they got removed in favour of not having a big old monster spawny tower. So that's a fun thing. The other thing that's new in the game are the tiger sharks. They got remodeled. I don't want to meet one, which means we're going to keep an eye on our fuel. This thing will rip through it like nobody's business. Well, you are kind of defying gravity by punching it in the face and saying, "Here, gravity, what are you doing? Are you trying to keep me down? I will not be held down by your wishy-washy force. Why aren't you more powerful than you should be? Here, talk to electromagnetism. Or even freaking magnets, how does they work?" And gravity's like, "I know. Why don't you step foot on Jupiter?" Then you're like, "Oh, no, because it's a gas giant and I would sink through into the icy substrata and get crushed like an old tin can, gravity, you wily trickster." It's been a long day. It's been a long week. It's been a long time. Our clothes are still full of holes. I have a question. We'll land and then we can... Ooh. Was that a shark or was that... No, I think I'm seeing things. I think that was just water as we... like white horses. Okay, fine. We'll land on the beach. Let's land on the beach. I was like, "Oh my god, it's a shark!" But no, it's not. It's just being paranoid. Fine. Little gas. Forward. Back. Down. Bonk. Okay, yeah, we would not get much further than this. I like the way you stand up immediately. Throw your arms in the air and scream if you want to go faster. Well, don't. You have to keep your arms and legs inside the ride, otherwise you will lose all of them. They will get chippity chopped off, and you'll be like, "Oh no, I'm very sad. My arms and legs have disappeared, for I wanted to go faster." Good. It's a small island. It's a delightful island. Let's create an environmental nightmare. Cool. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, you got to be careful with physics in this game. It will bite you in the butt. Fine. So it is 9:13 in the morning. We have a status effect of sunblock, which is nice. Our armor's nicely covered in grease. Cool. Yeah, no, the clothes. The clothes. So these are torn on the plane. If you've started a new map recently, or you've all done the plane bit, you look down at your legs and it's like it's covered in these clothes, cut-ass clothes. And you're like, "Oh, but why are my clothes all cut up?" And it's like, well, that's a question for the ages. It's probably just simpler to do it that way. Also, early access. Fine. We can all get behind that. But what we can't get behind is... How often has this guy changed his pants? I mean, you go for a day wearing the same pants. And you're going to want to change them. And I'm not talking about American pants. I'm talking about British pants. I'm talking about your undercrackers. I'm talking about your tighty-whities, your boxers or your briefs. You don't want to be wearing them for an entire day after going swimming in the sea and all that sort of stuff, and then carry on wear them. It's like, they're a little bit, they're not very fresh, no? Ah, the yucca. Boom. Oh yes, these bushes. Ah, bushes. Fibrous leaves. I can't find the fibrous leaves in the bush. Where it says fibrous leaves, E to pick up. I can't see them. Tooltip. I think we've lost them. Yeah, these bushes are a bit of a nightmare. Partly because you can't just walk through them. I think there'd be less of a problem if you could walk through them. Like, you just go do a Homer Simpson, you just be like, psh. Oh, you can't even do that? Oh well, that's the thing. So we're going to get all the fibrous leaves we can, and we're going to do that for a reason. Because water comes from these precious, precious leaves. These are the overstressed resource. More valuable than gold, more valuable than rocket fuel, more valuable than printer ink. I can't pick it up. Huh. It still says fibrous leaves. Okay, so that's 2 yuccas. So yuccas are spawning on islands that we haven't been to. And the islands that we haven't been to, even though the world had... even though we can see those islands on the horizon, if there's an update and it introduces something new to the game, and we haven't been to those islands, chances are it will spawn if we then go over there. Which is why these islands are different to the islands that we've been to. That's why you don't need to be in a rush with Stranded Deep if you want to be on a map for a long time. You can just sort of paddle around your home island until they introduce something that you need, and then you're just like, oh, you know what? You know what? I gotta go and get that thing that I really want. Like, I was gonna say bits of a container, because containers are back in the game. Whale beasties are back in the game. Although I'm not entirely sure where. We have seen a whale beastie way back in the beginning when we started playing this. It's a little humpback. And it was fairly terrifying. So what have we got? 24, 27 leaves. Nice. 28, 29. Hello. You were going to be a young palm tree. No, you're not. Sorry about your face. Yeah, we're going to get all the stuff. So we are an environmental catastrophe just wreaking havoc on Silent like humans everywhere. 1 of 8. Okay, fine. So we will throw all of these in there. Seems like a lot of leaves. It really isn't, especially if you're playing Farmville and creating a lot of farming stuff. Food and water search, got to keep an eye on it. Water's a little bit down. Should ponder. I was going to say, oh, we need to chop these. We do need to chop these palm trees down. Let's get a big one. If you're going to chop it, you may as well chop big. I was thinking, ooh, we need the sticks as well. We kind of do need sticks, but we also need palm trees. Hello, palm tree. Would you like to be chopped down? I bet you wouldn't. I remember. There was a game. It was Far Cry? No, Crisis. It was Crisis. It was after. Oh, actually, we can use the palm bunches as well to create water. Yeah, Crisis. So that came after Far Cry, when EA and who was the other studio? It was EA, and it was, let's put a thing in there. Crytek split. They were like, "Hey, you know what? I don't like each other. We're just not on talking terms. Oh yeah, these are not very good because they don't stack. Not as good as I would have hoped. And one carried on with a Far Cry series, but wasn't really Far Cry, and the other one carried on with Crisis. And its first Crisis game was really interesting because everyone was like, Hey, you've built a new computer, cannot run Crisis. That was the May at the time. And one of the things you could do in the game was punch down trees, which was amazing. You could technically deforest an entire island just by going around, and I think it was only the palm trees, but it was, it was good enough for us. We were like, hey, you know what, we're just going to go and deforest the island, no? It was, it was amazing at the time. It was absolutely freaking amazing. Right, pop that in there. Oh no, we can fit more in there. Okay, cool. I don't think I need. Do I need a stick? We can carry. I think we can carry 4 extra things. Let's drop you down. Oh, food and water. Yeah. Let's get a cheeky little drink. I think we can do a cheeky little drink. Yeah. Okay. Can we then? Can we eat afterwards? And not poop ourselves? I think you can eat 1 on any given day? Eat any more and it's your ass. Quite literally, because you'll be pooping out of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's pee-pee. I was like, oh yeah, potato. Nope, that's pee-pee. I thought there was potato around here. That's, Jira. Hey, what is that? A breath booster. Whatever breath booster. Are you laden with treats from the sea? You're not laden with treats from the sea. The other islands are okay. Oh my. It's a black-tip reef shark. I just see him swimming around down there. Yeah, so the other islands, the ones we've made are okay because they have whoa! There's a big old sun up there, but we are protected with sunblock. Good. Yeah, we haven't seen any of the new tiger sharks. I don't know if they're bugged. I'm not hearing shark music. There's a tail over there. But I think that the trouble with the black-tip reef sharks and the new swimming noise is it causes a heart attack every time it triggers. It just sounds like there's a freaking... Okay, let's... I can't get down. Okay, what are you? Oof, sardine. Right, okay. No, I don't want to be under there. It looks beautiful. But the black-tip reef sharks are causing a problem. Ray's okay. He's okay, and now we're drowning. Okay, let's not be there. I have a feeling because of the tide system, the sharks are probably a little further out, because otherwise they'll get stuck on the beaches, maybe? What's the time of day? As the arm slams into view. Oh, we still got sunblock on. Cool. It's nearly 3 o'clock. Okay. I think we've got everything like that we came for. I don't think there's any more potatoes on this island, which would be also quite valuable. Okay, yeah, I think we're okay with potatoes. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we can carry. So, we have wood. You could probably get rid of the palm fronds, if I'm going to be honest. And it will give us another log. Oh, we can fit another log in there. Yeah, let's do it. I think we can take out another tree, and that will give us another log. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take out a small one. Let's take out a small one. Hello, you a small one? Ooh, you are a small one. I'm going to chop you down and turn you into a helicopter landing platform, which is not something I ever thought I'd be saying when I started playing this game. Honestly, like, oh my word, 2 years ago now? Oof, okay, right. Okay, are we standing up? We are standing up. We're standing up! We are standing up, which is a miracle. A miracle of sound. That's Gav's channel. Yeah, if you're ever on YouTube and you want to listen to some music, go check out Miracle of Sound. It's on a podcast that I listen to very regularly, the Jimquisition podcast. And it's a very good podcast. Right, good. Well, I'm glad we can have these conversations. So I'm going to pick up this wood crate, this wood crate, this wood crate, and this wood crate. And we are going to empty our hands. We have one free slot. Nice. What was in that slot before? I think what we should do is actually pick up some sticks. And the reason for that is fuel for the fires. Yes, fire fuel. Again, it goes back to not deforesting our own island. So, oh, it's high tide now. Ah, hello, high tide. Are there any more things that we need to cause an environmental catastrophe? What are you? Oh, you're a stick. I'm just wondering if we can get another stick without actually chopping anything down. Although we might just run out of daylight. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think we ignore that. I think we can ignore that. We ignore it. We ignore it. Fine. We can go... Right, okay, fine. Food and water sitch. Water's actually really far down. But... It's moments like these. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this after the compression and everything. But standing on the beach with the water and the water effect... The sort of ripply water effect on the shallow beach. You can almost smell the sea. This is very much what it's like where I live. Except for the palm trees. We don't have palm trees, but there are lots of yuccas down in Cornwall. Lots of yuccas and tourists at this time of year. Unfortunately, can't do anything about the tourists. Sorry. Why am I saying sorry? To myself. The time is 1700. We've only got an hour before the sun goes down. Oh, that's home. Right, okay, we need to get on our gyrocopter and get home. So we have... Where's home? That's home. Okay. At least I hope that's home. Oh, this is gonna be... I was gonna say this is gonna be rough. I mean, what do we lose if we lose the daylight? The ability to navigate, but we're all going in a straight line. The ability to see how close the ocean surface is. I mean, well, you do have to give it a little bit of upward gas just to make sure you don't collide into the surface of the sea. But the sun's fairly high up. If you are standing anywhere where you can see the horizon, you want to know how much sunlight is left in the day, hold your hand out at arm's length, and each finger width is 15 minutes, roughly. Yeah, it's good. I use that a lot. If you're photographing the sunset and you want to know when, what time certain events are going to happen, like when is the sun going to touch the horizon, or when is it going to be twilight, then you do that. And if you haven't got a watch, then, or if you do have a watch and you just don't know when the sunset's going to be, and you can do that. It's really useful. Island's loading in, obviously. The sun is going down on another beautiful day in paradise, but this is going to cause a bit of a problem as the world kind of loads in. But the sea is... Whoa, that is not very pleasant down there. Fortunately, we know where we're going. That's the shipwreck down there. Yeah. So we have our navigation system. We just got to come in. Oh yeah, it works. It works really well. That's kind of cool. So the three lights. We just need to be in the center of the three lights, and we know it's safe to land. Yeah, because it's hot. Okay, without amping it up in Premiere, it's actually quite hard to see the trees. Is the moon out? The moon's kind of out. I know there are nights when it does get very, very dark. Okay, so we need the three lights. Let's do this. Boom. You just stop the engine. Stand up. Put your hands up. And cheer. Okay, cool. That worked super well. I'm really happy with that. We have lots of wood. We also have our torche. And we have a beach full of planks. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Food and water stitch. The water in the farming plots isn't too bad. The high tier farming plots are actually really, really useful because you pour water on them like nobody's business. Oh, that's interesting. They've fixed the air gap underneath the farming plot. There's a little remodel there. Got potatoes. Not potatoes. Not potatoes. No. And I didn't. Why did I think that'd be potatoes? Potatoes. I don't think that'd be potatoes. Fine. Yeah, little things like that, because it used to be that the model ended, the metal ended, and then there'd be an air gap, and they fixed it. That's good. All the little things that don't necessarily get in the patch notes. That's kind of cool. It's nice though. It's nice to get back home and find the house standing in one piece. Cool. Do we need to save and sleep? No, it's only 7 o'clock. Okay, fine. What we're going to do is get our haul out. Should we do that? Should we do that by the house? Yes, let's do it by the house. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's stacked. Nice. So we are going to need our leaves. Okay, cool. Ugh, plenty of leaves, and it's like, ooh, you've got all the leaves. Yeah, I got all the leaves. But it's only 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12 leaves. Cool. Yeah, no. So we do this, and we may as well just throw them back in the thing so we know where they are. That. Cool. So we have our trunks. 1, 2, 3, and 4, which will give us 5. Oh. Oh yeah, because we've got the sticky sticks. All right. Physics, not even once. So we've got the sticks. What do we do with the other thing? There it is. Okay, cool. We'll come around here. Oh, we have to put these in our hands, don't we? And then we can quick craft 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's interesting to see, like, as you craft more planks, the options for actually building things come into effect immediately. Nice. 2043. We can actually save and sleep now. So we're going to save, and we are going to sleep. That was a nice sleep. Mr. Moon is disappearing on another beautiful evening. Short evening. Yeah, sleep at night, sleep at 9 o'clock, and you will wake up at 6 o'clock, and you'll be like, oh, that is really good. The night is really short. Do these generate water overnight? Not really, no, that's a problem. For us, yeah, we got those. Ooh, we don't have a hammer with us. Okay, let's go and get a hammer. I have a hammer. Oh, right, okay. Let's pick up the hammer. Food and water stage. Ooh, yeah. We're going to need to do a little bit of Farmville. That's the only problem with this water update. Before it was just like, you're generating water. Congratulations. You might as well sell it as water to other people. Become a water company. Monopoly. Oh, they're actually growing. Nice. We'll leave them on 50% water. Because I don't think we've got enough to water everything as it is. Nope, we're out. We're out. Oh, no, we're not. We're not. This one has water in it. Cool. No, I'm jumping. Ooh. Oh, potatoes! Ah, potatoes! Right. Has someone got potatoes? No. Okay, fine. We'll grab these guys and just go and... we have to do it. We have to make sure everything has water. I mean, if you build the string plots, they have half as much water capacity in them. They're not as good. So it's worth using corrugated metal for your farming plots, and it's worth using the planks for the farming plots. Absolutely. We go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. No, we won't. And 6. These have fuel in them, so if we get to it, we're not going to starve ourselves or run out of water or dehydrate. That's the one I was looking for. We're not going to suddenly explode our faces whilst dehydrating. What we can do is pick up the fruit for a little fruity breakfast. Nom. Which is good. That helps us a lot. Potato. So yeah, we've got 4 food plots, 1 antidote, 1 prevention, essentially, and 6 fuel plots. Oh, it doesn't select... Of course, it still doesn't select your the jug that you actually need with the water in it. So everything's got 50% water, which is enough. Of course, we now don't have any water. Ugh. Alright. What I'd like to see is the farming plots smaller and in sort of like, I don't know. I mean, they seem massive, the plants that are in them. I'm going to have to pick the potatoes anyway, so that these things can now grow more potatoes, which is good. We'll go and throw them in the... still. Let's throw them in the still. But we'll get more from those anyway. Brilliant. So a little bit of home maintenance, because you need to do that. You need to keep on top of things, otherwise the plants will run out of water and then they will disappear. And any fruit they have seems to drop. But if they don't have fruit, you end up with a twig and nothing. So the fuel goes in the top. Check that for sticks. It's a little bit of stuff in there, but we can light it. So we'll light it. Oh yes, good to get ourselves some fuel. You need fuel? What's in it? You can make it out of various things actually, because it's, what is it, a complex hydrocarbon. So I think what we're actually making is ethanol rather than petrol. So petrol's a complex hydrocarbon, and this will be more like Grandma's moonshine. Yeah. So we're just using the sugars that are in the potato. Cool. Well, that makes sense, because potatoes are complex carbohydrates, like breads and things, so yeah, you can make alcohol from that. No problem. Boat's looking a little underused. We probably should use that a little bit more. Goodbye. Yeah, get back on the sea. Get our sea legs going again. The helicopter's good for short trips, but it is if you're going out exploring, it's a liability. You will just end up slamming into the sea and just be like, oh, I've just slammed into the sea and now I'm all dead, no? It would be nice to have a landing pad or something here, though. That would be sweet. Absolutely freaking brilliant. You know what I'm going to do, though? I think I'm going to leave it there. We have set ourselves an objective. We've gone and done it. We've got a lot more materials to play around with, which is good. Is these things going to... How much of these can I actually get in the inventory? All of them. Ooh, so we can work 2, 3... Oh, we can... After all of that, we can make 4 complete foundations. Or we can mess around with triangular foundations. I think we might end up doing that. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So if you're liking this, definitely leave a little like, leave a subscribe, because it's free. And if you do subscribe, click on the little bell. And the little bell will give you notifications when videos go live. And you know what? I'll catch you next time.